Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. This read is going to be on the Secret Service and the Inspector General for Homeland Security. This is regards to text messages from January 5th and January 6th that were deleted by Secret Service members or from Secret Service member phones. As we know, with the events of January 6th, it seemed like it was months afterwards. It wasn't immediately afterwards, which is kind of odd. But a request came from Congress telling the Secret Service and Homeland Security not to delete any text messages. And apparently, the Inspector General for Homeland Security knew that those text messages were deleted, but didn't bother telling congressional investigators that. Further, the Inspector General, Joseph Cuffari, acknowledged that he deletes his own text messages. And this caused Bennie Thompson to basically ask for his resignation as the IG from Homeland Security, because he knows he's not supposed to do that. Those under the Records Act, he's not supposed to do that, yet he did it anyways. And it doesn't make any sense to do that, does it? Why wouldn't you comply? Everybody else has to. Unless you have something to hide, and of course by deleting the text messages, oh no, they're gone. There's just evidence removed, obliterated. Now, I did get a question from Velda asking if the NSA has the ability to recover those. We'll find out. This will be a little bit of a longer read. Let's find out what's going on with. Let's start with Cuffari. Cuffari was nominated by. He was put in by the Trump administration, but he's still in his position in Homeland Security. All right, entertainment purposes only and all that. Mr. Cuffari, what are you hiding? What's going on here with these text messages? Why are you deleting stuff? Why are you not telling people? It doesn't look like it's on the up and up, does it? Okay, well, we got a victory here. Who's the victory for? Maybe the victory is for him because the evidence is removed. But there's judgment. Okay, this is also a card of look at me. And I think what it is now they're looking at him and the actions on the 6th, and judgment is coming for this. All right, I'm going to throw the rest of the cards and then try and put this together. Oh dear, we got, oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is we have a victory here. The victory here is crossed by judgment. I think they have correctly identified somebody who was probably involved in the coup on January 6th. And their role was, to guide the actions of the Secret Service, or at least certainly among some Secret Service members. And, the deleting the texts, the getting rid of information that would be incriminating was done under his orders. So these two are linking up, and now we've got committees looking at him and judgment coming his way. In the past, we have the Two of Pentacles. To me, this is your divided loyalties. I'm sure this man had to swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. The Secret Service's primary objective is to protect the president and the vice president. And he had to balance that with protecting a wannabe dictator. Following the law, breaking the law. Who do his loyalties lie to, the Constitution or Donald J. Trump? Current situation is the Six of Swords, trying to move away from troubled waters. His reasoning or his excuses aren't holding water. They don't make sense. It implies there's a cover-up. And he's trying to maneuver his way out of this position, but Bennie Thompson isn't letting him. Matter of fact, Bennie Thompson is calling for his resignation, and I think he's going to try and find a way out of it. Right now, Bennie Thompson is a minority member of the committee that he's in, so it's going to be an uphill battle to get this guy to resign, but the fight is on, and there are multiple people coming at him as he fights off. The problem that we're coming across, though, is there's justice. Whether it's the Justice Department or the judicial committees, justice is involved in this. And if you've been doing shenanigans, justice won't allow for that. The outcome is the Page of Swords. Somebody's going to blow the whistle, or information's going to be found. And that's going to undercut this guy's current victory. I don't know when this is happening, but this could also be the nascent investigation or the nascent move to remove him from his position. We'll see on that. I'll throw some more cards on this one as I put them back in the deck. Yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire. That whole thing. That his arguments don't make any sense. So one thing I've learned over the years is if somebody's explanation doesn't make sense, it's probably because one of the core assumptions, well, besides the fact that they're lying, but one of the core assumptions that you're making or more are not correct. So you need to change your core assumptions until things simplify. Now, if one of your core assumptions is he's telling the truth, or he put the Constitution and his career above being a servant to Donald Trump, and he changed that to he's lying and he puts Donald Trump ahead of the Constitution, things simplify. If you say he's covering up information that would have been incriminating against the Secret Service and would show a conspiracy between this gentleman, the Secret Service, and Donald Trump, yeah, that would simplify things a lot, wouldn't it? Okay. So I want to know, that's the current situation. Okay, well, let's just ask. Is there a conspiracy between the Secret Service, this Inspector General, and Donald Trump's campaign with the January 6th events? Or the deleted text part of a bigger conspiracy for the insurrection? It makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, Trump had the Attorney General to work with. He had civilians in positions to control the National Guard's response, fake electors, the whole 9 yards. This would just be another piece of the puzzle to try and get this through. Was there a conspiracy between the Trump administration and the Secret Service? Well, I think we're going to find out. We are going to find out. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the full thing. The evaluation. Have they done enough? I think this is the deleting. This is the deleting of texts, and this is the searching for them. Was there a conspiracy? I think there was. Sorry to champion conspiracy theories, but this one seems plausible. Looking for that path forward. Have they done enough? In the past, the walking away card. Oh, maybe if he resigns, we're going to find this out. Maybe if he resigns. I'm wondering if that's related to the card that showed up on the last one. King of Pentacles. There's Mr. Trump. There's your decision to be made. There's the Justice card in the same frickin' spot. And Nightmare Time. Somebody got paid. Okay, so there was a request. There was a request to hide or delete things and an evaluation on how to best do that. And this is moving away from oaths that you've taken, moving away from the norms. Maybe he was threatened that if he didn't do this, he was going to lose his position, because Trump's like that. Trump is the current situation. He was the person who was driving this, or the desire to keep Trump in place was driving this. The head of Homeland Security had to make a choice. And right now, the outcome is justice. Justice was not served. This was an injustice that occurred with this, and now he has to live with the consequences of this. Why would he do such a thing? Because he was promised things of value. So was he coerced into doing this? Probably. He was probably given both the carrot and the stick, right? Lose your job if you don't do it. If you do it, people will think you're a patriot and will throw some money at you or throw something of value at you to do this. So this guy's in trouble. This guy is in trouble. Mr. Cuffari, I am glad I'm not in your shoes. Maybe now I can't imagine Cuffari didn't know what I was about to say. Maybe he didn't realize just how bad it was going to go. That's not possible. You cannot be the Inspector General of Homeland Security and be that naive. I didn't see any Six of Cup cards come in there. You had to know what was going to happen. Sorry, you don't get that benefit. You don't get to be me or average Joe citizen. All right. Will these missing text messages be found? These deleted text messages, Spirit, will they be found? Man, I hope we find the Justice card again. Justice cards come up twice now. They have just been trying to circumvent justice. Be nice to see the King of Swords pop up in here, wouldn't it? Let's see. Queen of Cups. Trying to keep a lid on things. Trying to keep things hidden, keep a lid on them. Crossed with, there's the Nightmare card again. So that stress that guy was saying. Thank you, Spirit, by the way. Spirit's doing a really nice job of connecting things for me. So his nightmare situation is that those text messages are uncovered. That's his biggest fear, because if that happens, Lordy, there are tapes. Okay, so backroom dealings going on. Dark backroom dealings. You're asking if the NSA has the ability to get it? You know, they just might. Security agencies, FBI, NSA, working with the Department of Homeland Security or the CIA, probably not CIA, but this would be NSA and FBI working with Homeland Security or with the committees trying to get that information. And right now, the spy agencies are not big Trump fans. They haven't been, but now they're really not big Trump fans. So the security agencies are in there. Current situation is the Emperor. I don't know if that's Chris Wray. I don't know who's in charge of the NSA, but who oversees all the security agencies? Let me pause this for a second. Let me bring you up here. Sorry, I'm moving things around. Did a quick Google search on that. Who's in charge of the U.S. intelligence agencies? The IC is overseen by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, the ODNI, which is headed by the Director of National Intelligence, the DNI, who reports directly to the President of the United States. Currently, that's Avril Haines. She was sworn in as the Director of National Intelligence on January 21st, 2021. She's the 7th Senate-confirmed DNI in our nation's history and the first woman to lead in this position. So, here's Avril right here, sitting in command. Things are not looking well for him. Now, are they? Okay. So, Mr. Cuffari, you're in trouble. Investigation is going forward. The search for these text messages is going forward. And the investigation is going forward. I think they're going to find them. They're going to find those. This card could go either way. This could be that they can't find them because they've fallen off a cliff. But I think that the Fool is they find those and it opens up a whole new investigation, a whole new chapter, a whole new wrinkle, which is why this guy is stressing the heck out. Oh boy, here comes Judgment. Yeah. Let me throw on the Fool card just to confirm that. Okay, we got the Four of Swords, things that went hiding and in retreat, the fighting to get them, the offers to find them, pay dirt. They find it. They find all of them. The whole, from beginning to end, they find them all. So here we go. And then that's going to lead to Judgment. Star card underneath. They find it. They find it. And this exposes even more corruption on this. Do I even need to throw more on? I think that answers it for me. I don't need to throw any more on this. So, yeah, these things were deleted on purpose. They were deleted likely to forward a conspiracy. And those text messages will be found. Judgment will happen. Heads will roll. Lop them off with their heads. Okay. Entertainment purposes only. I could be completely and utterly wrong. But, yeah, thank you for asking the question. Got that from my community chat board. And thank you again for supporting my channel. Thank you for all your kind words in the comments section, the thumbs up and all that good stuff. Really, really appreciate it. And take care. I'll catch you on the next video.